Bam! What's up, scum dogs? I used to work with a guy that was from Serbia, and he would always, every time something seemed to go wrong, he said, "Look at these Serbian dogs. These Serbian dogs." Well, Palmetto Cats, I actually found that music on my computer. I don't know where it came from, how it got there, what. So I liked it. It's different. It's probably going to get the whatever them little. There's Look Lady, Palmetto Cats, Miss Beautiful Christy Brown, Darren Gray. Good morning to you. If you're in chat, please speak up and say hi so every one of us can say good morning and hello to you. Hi, Kevin. How are you in South Carolina? I hope you guys are weathering up for the storms that's coming and the rain. We got some relatives right out of Columbia, South Carolina, and they're batting down the hatches because they're only like 3 miles from the coast. So they're batting down the hatches, and so they're going to get some pretty rough wind and rain. And I guess the way the weather's talking, it's going to spin off some of that rain up here for this weekend. Well, you buddy, stay safe and stay away from the windows. You know, licking the windows don't really get you nowhere. But I got 11 people in here, and they probably all wondered what the title said. Let's let the cat out of the bag. Boom. I really don't know how I want to say this. Mike, if you don't get to watch it, come back and watch it because you never know what you'll see or hear on here. We're fishing the other night. It's like 7 o'clock at night to like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and not a bite. And I was pretty sure I would get something because the water temperatures dropped. I mean, maybe it dropped too fast. I don't know. I get back in the quadriplegic and fish the red north of Big Lakes in North Dakota, and the windows takes the snow. Tastes like snozberries. Yeah. Snozberries taste like snozberries. And I heard somebody actually repeat something I had said the other day, and it's the actual truth. You know, I try to live right and but you know, sometimes words will escape your mouth, and it is what it is, you know. I feel like as long as I live straight and for the Lord my way, then I shouldn't have a problem. But in the meantime, but what is this all about? A cat. Well, Murillo, you here just in time then, because we ain't brought it up yet. Seems like I got pissed off at somebody, and I guess the rest of YouTube has took it that I got pissed off at them. Somebody even went as far as to send me a message saying just because I deleted people on Facebook, that is a reason for them to be pissed off at me. Well, if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. I can't help you. I'm here for Lee Evans. I'm not here for any of these guys that's in chat, ladies or whoever. And if you come in and we talk, hey, more power to you. I'm not here to piss nobody off. I got pissed off. But me and this person have already worked out our differences. We talk, we chit chat. So when I come into a live, you know, I'm not expecting head over heels for Lee Evans. That's bullcrap. But when I haven't said or done anything to you personally, but you got ticked off at me because I was ticked off at somebody else, and because I don't friend you on Facebook, does that mean that just shows your character? So there, that's it. Do your character. And if your character says don't be in Lee Evans' lives or chats or speak to him, so be it. You're the one that's got to wake up tomorrow morning and think about what you said or done. I've already come to terms with myself. Hey, I love each and every one of you. God says I don't have to, but I do. Well, he does say that I have to love you, but you don't have to like him. But you still got to be Christian-like. If you claim it, you better act it. So, Jody, congratulations on your big fish last night. I got up this morning, went through and watched it. Man, that was a nice blue cat. 60 pounds. Very, very beautiful catfish. I deleted my channels because I wanted a new, fresh start. I deleted everything off my Facebook because I wanted a new, fresh start on my Facebook, my YouTube. I wanted everything to just be just like I came into this YouTube world, just like I did once before, 2 years ago. I didn't know anybody. And majority of you took it in and talked and was friendly and nice and just helpful. You know, and I have learned so much through the YouTube world from so many different people, you know, and not a lot of it's going to apply to where I and how I fish, but it's a knowledge that I feel like I have acquired. 60 pounds, Jody. I seen it bumping above 60 there at one time. But I went through an ordeal there where I was questioning my faith. I was questioning my friendships. I was questioning everything. And my faith comes first before anything. And I feel like once I started working on my faith, I could work on my friendships later, but it didn't wait. It don't want to wait. You know, that kind of stuff's just not going to wait on you. What's up, NJ? But my faith comes first and foremost in my life. And I feel like if I'm living the way I need to live, then I'll be fine. I don't need crossed up people to treat me as if I were just an acquaintance. And I felt like I was being done that. And there's a few of them that still do that. So to me, I feel like I'm talking about the cat in the bag. Everybody knows. Everybody's been there. But we get over it. We move forward because the past is the past. You can't change the past. You can only do what you can in the future about remedying the issue that was in the past. So if I have upset someone, I do apologize. This is Lee Evans. I apologize because I don't have you on Facebook. I took a lot of people off my Facebook because I wanted to focus on my faith, my health, my family. And I've slowly but surely added a few of you back that I feel like is helpful to me in my situation. And if you guys can't understand that, I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, Miss Lisa Elliott, good morning. Catfish Zachary Viking, good morning. Y'all, I mean, YouTube was taking a lot of my time away from my family, my chores around the house, my fishing. I mean, it just, I know it's a fishing thing, but I was getting so far away from fishing that I was not even worried about going fishing. I was worried about going live. And when that happens, things just don't seem to click the way they should be. Darren, son, you're no different. If you don't have no legs, if you didn't have no arms, if you didn't have nothing but a torso, son, there's people in here that will treat you as just like they're their kid and family. And there's some in here that you have to, I'm learning this myself. You have to take the good and the bad. Susquehannistan. There's Mr. Uncle Lou. How you doing? Got them eyeballs rolling around. Mm-hmm. Pimento Cats, pretty much that's me. There's thousands and thousands on there. But when I had an issue with myself, had an issue with some YouTubers that I thought was an issue, I will say it like that, then I went there and I started going through, just flipping through, and I was like, man, I don't even know none of these people hardly. Half of them don't even see me on chat. Half of them never even come in YouTube. Half of them don't even know. I don't know. I mean, it was just weird that it's weird. Solo Texan, good morning. I know it, Kevin. It can get very, very, very life consuming. No, I shouldn't say time consuming. It's life consuming. Yeah, that's Chrissy. I mean, everybody knows I was a pill addict. I mean, for 30 years, I was a functioning pill addict. And then when I went and got straightened up and got straight, I mean, and still to this day, through all I've been on through this YouTube and surgeries and a colonoscopy, if you've ever been wanting to do one of them, then, it's just, it enters your mind, but you guys were helping me. If it's in here, you got to help put it back here. It's never going to leave the brain. It's never going to leave the brain. Kevin, people going to complain. Yeah, Chrissy, it is. It's an addiction to YouTube and Facebook and TikTok and Instagram, and even these little games that you can get on your phone can consume your time. And if you got time to consume on that phone, well, guess what else you got time for? Nothing. Well, NJ, congratulations, buddy. Stay strong. I've done it for 30 years, son. And that ain't nothing to brag about. I'm just saying, for 30 years, I was a heck. There was an individual that could lie and steal, and I'm out of the darkness there now. Well, Ricky, I should say I'm in the shadow of the darkness. There's nobody completely out into the light, I don't believe. But as far as fishing and YouTube and all that, man, it can take you, fishing can take you meet people, places that you could never would have ever thought about being around. Yeah, NJ, son, I could, but it all catches up to you. It all catches up to you. One lie will lead to another lie. And that's kind of how this cat out of the bag is happening. I had an issue, and I think that I've kind of worked that out to a point where we are talking. Don't know if it'll ever be the same again, but, and I can't control who they or what they do, and don't want them to control who I do or what I do. I mean, there's some of you in here that I feel like I would, if you needed a kidney, I could donate a kidney to you. You know, if I was a compatible match, I would donate a kidney to some of them. But the thing is, that's just what I'm talking about. No, Ricky, it's okay, man. It's okay. I'm glad you're saying a prayer, but it's okay. But you just, I can handle a criticism, Kevin, and people saying Lee couldn't catch me. Man, that's all fun. I love that. That just made me want to get out and go more. And I'm very thankful, very, very thankful for the people that I did get to meet on here, and some of the ones that I got to meet closer. As I was, see, I just got away from it. I was reading chat and got away from what I was saying. That I got my hair cut. It feels weird. That sometimes you meet people and you think that things just ain't gonna change, and they do. Chrissy, right now, I'm happy to catch a shad than that. But there's people on here that I'm very thankful for, and I want to say thanks to them for helping me out, doing the things that they do. I'll call them out by name. It was Uncle Lou and J Dog. Helped me more than anybody in YouTube has ever helped me, period, hands down. not only with material things, but with mental aspects of everything. And I let them down by allowing someone else to dictate the way I feel. I guess I should have went moon eye fishing today. But I need to know, does moon eye run mostly in the mornings, during the day, or in the evenings? Is it easier to catch them what time of day? Because we have been down there during the day and not do any good, but when it starts getting dark, we start catching them. Well, a few of them. So. But I just want to apologize to all you guys and say that Lee Evans is psycho sometimes, loving sometimes, mysterious sometimes. All right. I could actually do what Ernie's doing because I got a camera up behind the house here marking that field. And because we've had a bunch of deer come up in that field, and that farm is actually sold and nobody's took possession of it for going on a month now, other than the same old guy come and mowed the hay and made it easier to see and shoot. Well, NJ, some people try to make it a competition to be more popular than others. Not just the fishing, but to be in a popularity contest. And I wanted to get away from that because that was not me. I mean, I was falling right into the same category. I catch myself doing the same thing these people were doing, and that's not Lee Evans. And Uncle Lou told me one time, he said, "Don't be somebody that you're not." He said, "You be Lee Evans." He said, "and everything will work out." And it works when you do it. That's from the psychologist Uncle Lou, otherwise known, AKA psychologist PhD Lee Reed. But I was getting away from being Lee Evans, and that's what, and I didn't mind doing the lives, but when you feel like you're obligated for something, then I don't think it's right, especially here. Uh, it was taking time away from everything. I mean, true, that is so true, Lisa. Well, Kevin, it started out that way, but eventually, when you have, I don't know, it's just when you have people from multiple different directions telling you different things, it's kind of confusing, and then you just fall into a category of being a follower of nonsense. Ricky, yes, sir. But I was not even going to do live anymore, but I wanted to feel like I had to come in and get some things off my chest, my shoulders. So I don't want anybody to think, because I had an issue with one person, that if you then have an issue with me because I have an issue with that one person, then it's on you. It's not on me. And I shouldn't have said what I said in that chat last night by saying I should have come in this live. This is not my live, or that I should have come in. That's bullcrap. I was being petty. I'll be the first to admit that. I sat and thought about it, talked about it, But it just goes to show, though, that the ones that they're not here for anything other than themselves, the same as I am. I've said it over and over and over, and I have to learn. I have to understand that I'm here for myself. And if it helps you, so be it. But until then, well, Kevin, I like going live. I really do. But and shoot, buddy, there's a lot of people in here can attest to that. Was sometimes back in when I got going, when I'd go live, I'd go from 8 o'clock in the morning till sometimes 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would leave people in charge of my lives, and I'd be gone, going to the store, going in the schools. I mean, hey, Buckman, what's going on? Yeah, and when you get your feelings hurt, which I had her feelings hurt, it does that, Chrissy. And I forgive the ones that I feel like I've hurt, and I hope they can forgive me. It is what it is. And and I was thinking to myself, just when you get out on a boat like I did the other night, man, we're just sitting there in the darkness. I turned every light off. There was no other boats on the water. It was glass. The fog was thick. All I could do was just watch the roads, watch the rods, and hope for a takedown. You get the time to do a lot of thinking. No, NJ, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir. And the one person that I got an issue with, I can't get over the fact of it's one way here and another way here. And I know he's been told by others what I've said and how I feel, but I just can't. I can't go two ways. Maybe. No, I'm married. And I shouldn't worry about how others do, but I guess I like this person, and I hated to see them like that. And then some things were said. I know, Chrissy. I know, but it just like I just said. I think I like this person, and then I seen how he was, and it just hurt to the point where I got aggravated. That you can't, but I can't allow that to affect what I feel and think, because then again, I'm sitting here preaching against the choir about what I'm talking about, other people. Angler of the Ville. Yes, yes, yes. Memphis Fisher, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I just need to go out and sit in the woods under the tree and with my crossbow and contemplate things. Well, Chrissy, my feelings don't mean nothing to you two. You know, just like I shouldn't allow their feelings to feel nothing towards me. So, Buggy, I came on here and I have apologized to the entire YouTube world. And I will say this again, that I can't control what you do or what you say or how you live your life. But I just hate to see people be two different things. Because I strive to be the same no matter what. And I know I'm not. I'm not perfect. The only perfect one that ever walked God's green earth is Jesus Christ. So NJ, it could take advantage of you, man. I mean, it really can. I mean, you know, my dad once told me one thing one time, and I kind of got away from it. My dad is a holiness preacher, a Christian preacher, and I'm going on 53 years old, and I've never once in my entire life heard my dad say a cuss word or be in anger towards someone. Now he's been aggravated, but I've been anger towards someone or smoke, drink, fist fight with somebody. No, I can't say none of that. But he said something one time that said, if you put anything before God and the Bible, then it's wrong. And for me, I was missing church so I could do a YouTube or watch somebody's YouTube, you know, or could take that time. Me and Amy used to sit and spend an hour every single night just reading the Bible. I mean, trying to understand different things in it, you know. But I was putting YouTube and Facebook and all this stuff before I quit doing all that because I had to have the YouTube going. I had to have somebody's live going. Somebody was live every different night, and you feel obligated to go in and say hi and speak, and you just can't do that. If you can't keep God first, then it's wrong. Mr. John Parker, good morning. Miss you, sir. Buggy, we love you, brother. Chrissy, we love you, sister. I mean, but it's just I got discombobulated, big word, from my way of living. I hope you guys can understand that. I mean, it's so easy to do. I mean, you know, when I was an addict, my first love was dirt track racing. I didn't care if my kids needed lunch money at school. I'd buy me a pill and go to the racetrack. Now my priorities have totally changed, and my life has gotten so much better. I mean, we're at a point now where, you know, money's not readily available for whatever it is Lee Evans wants to go do. But it's not something that, you know, I wake up of a morning and start thinking, man, I got this bill due, I got that bill due, and, you know, I still do, but Buggy, love you, man. You know, all you gotta do is call me, show up, and your house is my what's that old saying? Mi casa, su casa. But you could just, I just got to learn to let things go and be Lee Evans. I mean, I have got to go places and fish that I never thought I'd ever go. And I still got places to go that I want to go. And we're going to make it a point to be there at some time, but I'm just not, you know. Hey, Christy, Amy got a new car. I mean, 5 years ago, that was not even a thought process in our mind as to how, you know, we was like, how in the heck are we going to pay this water bill? And how the heck are we paying the electric bill? But now life is so good that Amy's got a new car. I mean, I've got a truck, and thanks to the people of YouTube that I've done called them out. Well, it's not absolutely brand spanking new, but it's only got 17,000 miles on it. If that tells you anything. And it's super duper nice. It's a Ford Explorer Sport Edition with all the technology you could possibly want in a vehicle. I told her if it ever, one of these days, that car's just going to shut off and we ain't never going to know how to start it. It's beautiful. It's black and white, blacked out. She's having the front windows tinted today, I think, because the rest of the windows are all tinted. Oh, we're going to drive it and see you, Chrissy. We almost came up. If I hadn't been invited to Tennessee with everything paid last weekend, Chrissy, our plans were we were headed that way. Then I got invited to go down to Tennessee and fish on Watts Bar, and for just the 4 days cost me $50. I can't pass that up. Caught my first piebald while I was down there, so y'all want to see the picture of it? I'll share it again. I will. Don't think I won't. I love it. I love it. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Catfishing. Let's see this piebald. Where they at? Where did they go? Who did I send it to? Did I send it to Amy? I don't think who did I send that to? I sent it to somebody. That's the only way I can see it. It's in my. Lord, I think I sent it to Amy, and that means I got 500 different pictures in here. Anyway, but you know what's good about it? I got her car sold, and I don't have to do any more answering on that Facebook Marketplace messenger system. Man, I was getting 50 to 60 messages a day, and half of them didn't know what the heck they was talking about. And I actually met the people, when I sold her car. It was a really young couple, and I'm glad they got the car because her car was a good car. We just needed the more room because the grandbabies are with us 90% of the time anymore, and it's just good to have room to throw a car seat in and leave it and not worry about it, Well, Buggy, Amy done asked me what we were doing this weekend with all the rain coming in. Big Mike. Yeah, Murillo, you don't know how many people. I mean, I dropped $1,000 after the first 2 weeks, and still, I let it go way too much way too less because we made a mistake in the Carfax and whatever that value thing is, Kelly Blue Book, that when you get the value of the car and stuff, we made a mistake and it was actually should have been like 58 something. It was only like 42. Yes, Big Mike, the lights are off. I'm in my bed. Amy's moved everything around again. She is I said to sit up here and I look at these big old deer heads, and the more I look at them, the more I want to go hunting. Don't get me wrong, I love to hunt. I just hate to drag it out and all that hard work. I'm gonna post the link up there, and if somebody wants to come up, they can. If not, God bless you. You know, I don't know how much longer I'll stay. Y'all know me. I love to be here 10 minutes. I love to be here another 2 hours. I want to thank Miss Becca Mudtramp for helping keep me sane. I hear my phone going off in there. That means I got to go get my phone. Hang on. Hey, let's while I'm gone, let y'all hear my new music. Chrissy sent me a picture of the piebald. I know I sent it to somebody. I couldn't remember who I sent it to. Oh. Let's see. I got it up here. There's my piebald. He's only about 8 pounds, 9 pounds, I think. Hey, it was a piebald catfish. Where you at, Danny Stone? Come on, talk to me. I feel like a hog leg with that music playing. I got to turn that off. I feel like there's a porno going on in the background. But I don't know if we'll do any fishing this weekend. It's supposed to be cold and rainy, and that'll probably be when the fish bite. I'll be out there. I'll be out there. It's just the way it is. Y'all know that. He had a big old head on him, didn't it, Chris? That piebald, he was wide. But the more time you fish an area, the better off you are, because I did get my navionics out when we were fishing, and I kept a track of where we fished at, and then I would take and when we anchored up, I'd make an anchor sign, and then if we caught fish there, I would put fish, then put in the note how big the fish was and when we caught it. Don R, good morning. But it's, all them times I've had them lives where people were talking about, taking notes where you fish and how you fish, and me agreeing right with them. I wasn't doing it. Well, Bugman, always learn to shoot it before you carry it. That way, when you need it, you can use it. Always make sure you can hit what you're shooting at. Practice with it, because you don't want a bullet to miss and go somewhere where it's not intended for it. So, oh my goodness gracious, got the yawns. But as I was saying there a while ago, I mean, life to me has gotten so much better since I've slowed down YouTube. I've slowed down my life. And I'm trying my best not to allow the negative to impact the positive. That's right, Chrissy. I mean, shoot, I used to have a 22, little old 22, and I don't care. You could sight that thing in. You could hit a bottle cap at 40 yards with it. And I hung it up, and it didn't get shot for, I don't know, several years. And I got it down, cleaned it, loaded it up, took it outside, and I couldn't hit the building out there with it. Three feet's way too close, but man, I'm gonna stop them way out there. It's ain't a gunfight at the OK Corral. Oh, Lordy mercy. Big Mike, you working today? Hey, Don R, I was watching, I don't know where it was at. I was watching a show the other day, and it was like a live video feed from like up in, I don't know, it was somewhere way up north in Minnesota, Dakota, somewhere in there. Man, y'all already had a little, some of them had a little snow on the ground. What? Just the dusting or something. That's what it looked like. But I did enjoy the cold the other night because there wasn't a bug within 100 miles. I put a whole clip through mine, 18 shots, and I could put them in a paper plate across the backyard. So I figured that was good enough. I cleaned it and reloaded it, and there it sits. Hell, the price of a box of shells these days is outrageous. $50 a box. Well, hey, Chrissy, did anybody catch any big fish up Rocky Fork over the weekend? I was watching that Bengals game last night, and they had a drone or something out over the river flying, looking back at the stadium and the suspension bridges and stuff. And I kept saying, I told Amy, I said, I'd say if we look real close, we'll probably see J Dog Pound out there floating around. They flew under like 3 or 4 bridges with that camera. He said, that is possible. Nothing's staying yet. Well, just like a little flurry looking, dusting on the ground. But I was like, man, here it is, just October. All right, Mike. I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. Good to talk to you. Appreciate you, man. Mike's one of the ones that I used to go fishing late at night, and he being alive or in chat or on alive, and man, I'd get so sleepy. I mean, so sleepy driving. I can't drive at night. I can drive all you want along the daylight, but an hour after dark, no, it's over. It'd be about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd be driving down the road, and I gotta go live or something. And Mike would come in and chit chat with me to keep me awake. Making that moolah, money, money, money. But I know I can win stand day at this place, so I'm in. All right, Big Mike. I'm around and I'll try to check you out. Come in, say hi, good morning, good afternoon, however it may be. Dang, boy, Roger got a nice channel, didn't he? Nice. All right, man, Kevin. Well, I've had about an hour. Okay, Chrissy, let's see if I can't. Oh, no, don't do that, Lee Evans. See, ain't nothing changed on that part. I don't know how to operate this crap right now, Chrissy. I'm having issues. My eyes are getting blurry. I can't see nothing looking at the screen. Is today Friday? All day long, then, huh? 24 hours of Friday. Friday the 30th. September the 30th. Good Lord, this year has done flew by. Yeah, like I was saying, Chrissy, we were really, really close to coming up that way, but then I got that opportunity to go down there, and I can't pass something up like that. I mean, we got out, we slept on the boat the first night, and then the second and third nights we found an island, and we got to noticing there were some signs around the island posted that said you can camp on island, just leave no trace, blah blah blah. You know how that stuff is. And we set up a camp on an island, built a big fire. I mean, it was great. I mean, it don't get no better than hanging out with your buds and sitting around a fire, and they're good Christian people, and they ain't no cussing, they ain't no, you know, I ain't saying they wouldn't know cussing every now and then, but there just ain't no animosity, no competition, no. It was just good to be there and be part of it. And one of the guys I'd never met before, I'd heard of him, but I'd never met before. He actually is kind of fairly new to big catfishing, and he's been taking these guided trips to the James River. And he's been out there like 3 or 4 times. And I told him, I said, man, I said, do you know what dock you're putting in at? I said, you know where you're going out there in the water. I said, why you want to pay somebody to do that when you know where you're going now and how he's fishing it? All right, NJ. All right, bread man, come together with your hands. I'm being spied on. No, Bugman, because you can go one time and you got, but if you know, if you're going with a guide and he's taking you to 4 or 5 different places, there's a reason he's moving because the fish are moving, and there's a reason he's going there at a certain time. I mean, because he knows the fish are going to be in that area. Because if he don't catch fish, he don't get paid that often. So that's like when we went with that striper guide, I was marking spots on my Navionics. And I told him, I said, hey, buddy, I'm marking these on my Navionics. He said, go ahead. He said, there ain't no secret. Look at all the other boats around here. He said, you just got to be the first one out here to get the good spots. I hear a Tyler Childers playing in the background. It's quiet. It's so quiet. But like I said, I want to publicly come on and apologize to all the people that feel like I have let them down or hurt them. Art, the cat's done been gone, son. He done been skint and let out. But I'm apologizing publicly to all the people of YouTube. If I hurt your feelings, then I'm sorry. I will do better. All except the one. I just can't get over that. I just can't. Need some time. Well, hello, Thomas. Apologizing for what, Art? I let people down. Being a butthole like Lee Evans has been known to be. Yeah, Mike, that is true. Thomas, I've been around, man. Been fishing. I just ain't been on YouTube as much and won't be on YouTube as much. Sometimes I receive phone calls and I just can't chit chat 2 or 3 hours on YouTube, 2 or 3 hours on the phone. I got things I got to do. I mean, it ain't nothing personal. It ain't nothing. And I forgive everybody. That's right, Chrissy. That's right. Some of them I like hanging around with, and some of them I don't. That's Ricky said it correctly. You seek the kingdom of God first and all his righteousness, and he will give you the desires of your heart according to his will. His will, not yours. And when you can understand when you're not in charge, that's the main thing that I had a problem with when I first trying to get clean was realizing that it ain't what Lee Evans wants. It ain't what Lee Evans wants. It's what God wants. I'm trying to move on, J Dog. I'm trying to move on. Art's on TikTok? Whoa. Whoa. Did the world stop spinning and go backwards for a few hours or what? But when God is in the forefront of everyone's thoughts, then we'll all get along just great. And I had failed to put God first. I tried that TikTok and I couldn't figure it out. I even tried to get Uncle Lou to help me, and he was about as bad on TikTok as I was, so that didn't go nowhere. Yeah, I can't say that it was hate. It was, I guess, more of a jealousy. Uh, and it ain't just all pure jealousy. It was something in there that, because I care enough that I didn't want to be around him because it was eating into me. Because if he thinks it's okay to do that, then I was beginning to think it was okay to do that. Yeah, I know, J Dog. We butted heads every time we went out. That's fun about it. But we got over it. This other one, I just can't. I can't. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. All I can do is pray to God to help me understand it. I'm no better than him, and he's no better than me. But you know, had an old guy drywaller one time. We was drywalling a house, and he told me, he said, "You know what?" He said, "You're a pretty good drywaller." He said, "You're a little faster than most. Your work's just about as good, if not better, than theirs." He said, "But you want to know what? They got to drop their drawers and take a crap just like you. So just move on." Well, Christy, I appreciate it. I need prayer every single day, not just for anything, but just general prayer. It means a lot. When I went into that live last night and I spoke, and the ones that have nothing to do with the issue at hand would not even speak. That just told me volumes of how they are, and that I'm I need to do something to make my end of it known that, hey, I still love you and I still care. You be you and I'll be me. Well, Thomas, I don't know if Sharina does it, but Amy, every 3 or 4 weeks, we'll get in this mood that she has to deep clean every single thing in this house. I know you did, J Dog. But there was others that just don't acknowledge that because I had issues that they had to make their issues even known to me. Anyway, Thomas, she deep cleans everything in this freaking house, and so she's moves the computer from the kitchen. Then she sold her kitchen table over the weekend. Not sell it, but gave it away to her son. We ain't even got a kitchen table in the kitchen no more. No chairs. Then we had a 2-piece couch, love seat in the couch. She gave one of them of the love seat away. I don't even have enough room for 3 people sitting in my living room now. So then I'll come in from fishing in Tennessee, and everything was super clean, and the computer was loaded up back here. And then, yeah, but does she move stuff around, Thomas, on you? You come home and stuff moved around. Oh, she got that big new car parked up there in the parking lot, son. And she said the first one I catch eating out of it's dead meat. I can't, look, J Dog. I can't. I can't. Not right now. Maybe a little later, but not right now. I just can't get over it. I can't. Yeah, Amy was the same way, Big Mike, because I got to looking for my. She cleaned the kitchen up, and I got a shelf in my laundry room that I keep my Blackstone grill cleaner stuff in a little tote. Well, I got to where I was going to cook out some burgers on the grill, and I went in and got my tote out, and I said, "Where's my scraper?" She said, "I ain't seen it." I said, "Now, y'all, it was in this tote. Somebody's got the tote down. Somebody's moved it around, and the only thing out of it's the scraper. So where is it?" "No, we don't know. We ain't seen it." Well, guess what? I found it right where they put it at. Oh, that's my beautiful wife right there. Hey, hey, hey. Ain't that the right? That's the truth, Thomas. That is the truth. I won't let Amy in my shed. But I don't want, because I feel that way towards certain persons, to hold that, for anybody to hold that against me because I feel that way about somebody. I don't have any hate, J Dog. I've never had hate. Well, maybe a little, just a little bit. I've never had hate, but I got a strong dislike, and I need to work on that. And right now is not the time for me to work on that. I feel like it'll take some time if it ever does, because I just can't. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he was a wedge between me and what I had going on in my life that was good for me. And when that wedge made itself known, I can't get over it. Well, J Dog, if you got that in writing, I'll sign that. But if you ain't got it in writing, I don't believe it. I did not say I hate you. I might have said you were ugly and couldn't catch fish, but you proved me wrong on the catching fish part. And you actually proved me right on the first one. Well, send it to me if that's, I want to see it. Because evidently I was under the influence of something, maybe bacon grease or something. I was heavily induced with bacon grease. Bugman, you can't even see the contract without your glasses. You bad as I am. I take a digital signature. Oh no, the beast is awakened. What? Freudian? What is a Freudian slip? Is it like Sigmund Freud? Sigmund. Well, today's topic is now turned over to what is your dog's name? I have three. Their names are Hazel, Moose, and Harley. So, what is your dog's name? And why did you name your dog that? I named mine after Harley Davidson No, he was already named Harley. And Moose was already named Moose. And Hazel was already named Hazel. And if anybody got any dogs stupider than mine, I want to see them. Because my dogs are stupid. I hate that word, but my dogs are stupid. What's happening, Matthew? What's cracking? What's crack-a-lacking? Ernie's awake. Ernie's awake. Ernie's awake. Ernie's awake. I don't know, Thomas. Mine's in a class of their own around here now. I mean, these dogs are pure stupid. Evidently, J Dog got one like that too. She's like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Someone wipe my butt, J Dog. Come on. I went out and pooped. Wipe my butt. Well, at least your dogs look smart. Mine don't even look stupid. Don said, my wife's dog hates me. Tilly and what? He would say Tilly and what? Yeah, but Don, what is your dog's name? I got a blood animal named Trigger. That's a horse's name. Oh, there won't be no cats around here. If there's a cat around here, it's a dead cat. He said, if anybody knows how to stop a dog eating cat poop, I can tell you how to fix that, bug man. Next time you see cat poop out there, go out there and rub your hand in it. Go out there and sprinkle some cayenne pepper on it. Little guy. Ernie Brown. Just get rid of the cat. Yeah, that'd be the best thing you can do, Thomas. Get rid of the cat. Matter of fact, I'd probably hook a big old 10-aught hook right behind its head and use it for bait. I hate cats. Jasper the dog. Toots is our dog's name. I guarantee you Ernie named that dog if it's named Toots. Because Ernie toots all the time. What's my wife texting me about? Yay, the guy's coming to pick her truck up to tint the windows. Sprinkle some cayenne pepper on that stuff. Guarantee you after a couple of them, Jody, that would be Ernie the tutor. Ernie the leg humper, otherwise known, a.k.a. leg humper. Jody's got little dogs. What's the name of your little dogs, Jody? Well, that's where you start acting like you are, Thomas. Get that dog out of here. Cat out of here. Oh, yes, Amy, I am upset. The window tint guy got to drive Amy's car before I have. Jeez. Snooky and Addie Mae. Aw, Snooky. We got Lily, we got Lil Guy, we got Toots, we got Harley, Moose, and Hazel. We got what he say his was. We got Snooky and Addie Mae. Jasper. What Matt say his dog's name was? I know it's in there somewhere. I can't remember. Trigger. Leo, we have a Leo. He was going to be named King Leonidas, but he's scared of everything, so he's just a Leo. Art named his Angel. And then look like he's got Scrappy Doo, Bonzer. Down there in Ernie Brown said, you can't teach a coyote nothing. That's true. Coyote will kill the little dogs. Well, Ernie just use them for bait. Jacob and Ruthie, my cats are Abel, Eli, and Angel. Well, Art, nobody asked about the daggone cats, okay? Come on, man. See if their buggies even bring it up. God, cats, I can't stand them nasty, stinking pee on the couch, behind the couch, on the wall, shower curtains, in the closet, every daggone thing, spraying. You get them fixed, and all they want to do is eat and get fat and lay on the window going brrr, 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 brrr. It's all these dogs. My dogs can go outside and be outside for 3 straight hours and come straight in and go crap the floor. They shred stuff. Yep. My dogs will too, over. I bought a gas jug. A gas jug had 2 gallons of gas in it, and I put a riding lawnmower gallon in it, and the push mower didn't need but just a little bit, so I know there was less than a gallon in it. And they got the gas jug off the back porch and took it out behind the shed and chewed it till it leaked all the gas out. I mean, that's stupid dogs right there. And mine's trained to go outside and poop and pee. I mean, every morning, son, first thing they want to do is hit the door and go out. You'll see them, they'll go out, squat, pee, poop, whatever it is they do. But when they come back in, they walk around like doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, here's a good spot. Crap. Well, see, we just let the cat out of the bag, didn't we? Yeah. I'm gonna have Salisbury steak with gravy, mashed potatoes, and vegetables. Probably a can of peas. For supper with some Sister Schubert rolls. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, Mom and him had a little old Chihuahua, and she got to where she was trained to pee on that pad, and after she peed on it once, she wouldn't go back and pee on it again. She'd go beside it and pee. But the first time she peed, she'd pee on the pad. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Pretty good there, Chrissy. Pretty good. For breakfast, I fried up the sausage on some toast and fried me an egg and made me a sausage and egg and cheese on toast. Then I had to drive all the way to Richmond to drop off a check that we left at the car dealership for Amy's new car, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a 2019 Ford Explorer Sport Edition. It's got the 3.7 V6 twin turbo, 0 to 60 mile an hour in 7.9 seconds. Ooh. Well, Buggy, just go to the store, pick you up some of them Salisbury steak and some Idaho instant baby red mashed potatoes. The little packet. A can of peas and the best supper you have in a long time. You can have it done in about 1 hour. Time to cook the Salisbury steaks. And they're banquets. That's the best ones you can buy. Unless you make them at home. Now, I can make some at home, but I ain't going through all that no more. I got one ear bigger than the other, don't I? That little ear, and that's a big ear. All right, Buggy, I challenge you to a chili cook-off. Who wants in on this chili cook-off where we're close enough that we can meet up somewhere and have it? We'll fish and have a chili cook-off. No fishing contest, but chili contest. I'll probably end up with a bologna sandwich. Oh, Chrissy, you don't want none of this. You don't want none of this on the chili side. You neither, Bug Man. I am the chili master. My chili is like also, but you guys are up north. Chrissy. Whoa. Retract that statement. You guys are up north, and there's some people in here from the south. What about noodles in chili? Yes or no? I say yes. It's not chili unless it has noodles in it. Not an overpowering noodle, just enough as a filler to give it, It has to be a special certain kind of noodles. Chris says it can be. Yes, noodles are a must in chili. Lisa said no to noodle. Well, Lisa, you from California. Look, lady, you from up north too. See? I put macaroni in mine, but I use a special angel hair noodle. No, you got to do it just right, Eric, Buggy. Noodles and chili is a must. Do you use light red kidney beans or dark kidney beans? Nah, no cornbread. Got to have peanut butter sandwich or grilled cheese. Chrissy. So you can take the girl out of the South, but you can't take the South out of the girl. Well, see, that's not even chili when it's got salsa and pork in it. Now, white chili's all right with chicken and cumin and all that. That's not bad, but it's not chili. No green onions. Be a big sweet onion. No cornbread. Well, I don't even know what Brunswick stew is. I know what hillbilly stew is, or cowboy stew. It's everything that's left over in the refrigerator and in the cabinet you want to make it taste like. Chile, not chili. No rice and chili. Chili served on top of noodles is probably the better way of doing it, but not cooked in because it will get mushy. Now, you don't have time for it to get mushy, son. You eat so much of it so fast that ain't nothing left to get mushy. Brunswick stew. But my chili is to die for. Chrissy, if you was to take just a little bit of my chili and you put it right here on top of your head, your tongue will be the hole through the roof of your mouth trying to get to it. Soup beans is best the next day. Chili is okay the next day. It's not as good because your noodles will get mushy and your beans get bigger, swell bigger. And I'm not, it's okay. But soup beans the very next day. Now that's when you got your cornbreads and your big green onions and your fried bluegill and your fried taters and garden lettuce with bacon grease and green onions on salt and pepper on top of it. Pork, chicken, beef, fatback, corn, tomatoes, lima beans, and spices. Well, yeah, that was pretty good. Yes, it is called, but that's just the name of a cake. Oh, everybody, it's called actual. It's called poke cake. You know something I ain't had in a long time that I think I need to make, and it ain't very expensive to make. It's pistachio pudding. Get her, Ricky. That's right. But that Heath bar and that better than sex cake is that's what sets us apart. That and the caramel and the whipped cream and the chocolate. Get thinking about it. I want one of them too. But my chili is to die for. Chrissy, know your role. Back up out of the kitchen. Don't eat the gas station chicken or the gas station hot dogs or the gas station brats or the gas station potato wedges, especially the chicken. Well, it's on like Chrissy Brown. I'll bring my big iron kettle when I come, and I'm gonna, because I know where y'all live at up there, y'all don't sell the same ingredients that I need from that's down here. Because every part of the country is different. They sell different stuff, and I'd hate to get up there and not find what I gotta have. That is what is in Brunswick stew. Well, Art, yeah, because see, when we were in Tennessee, we were cooking out burgers and stuff on the grill, and I forgot my spice that I get. It's like I didn't know it at the time. I guess I did, but I didn't. I didn't think about it. It's kind of a regional thing, the spice that I use around here, and I went to go to Walmart down there, and they sell it at Walmart, so I assumed all Walmarts would sell it, and they don't. Yes, Lisa, he could make you a big pot and bring it to you, couldn't he? Well, y'all, we made it an hour and 31 minutes. It's now 12 o'clock. I got to go finish up my kitchen chores and get them taken care of. I've got pretty much everything done around the outside. I still got some backyard mowing to do, but I'm going to wait. That big frost we've had, 2-day frost we had, about put everything a woe on everything. I'm with you, Don R. It's time to go get something done. Ernie, I'm leaving now, honey. You got things to do. Thrones to go sit on. uh, Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming in and know that I love each and every one of you. And I'm working on my heart. Yeah, ain't that right, Thomas? I ain't got a kitchen table clean, but I miss it. Now she's wanting to go to the store tonight, and I'm looking for one of those like a bar has. It's like a little bar round bar table and two chairs, maybe three to just sit around it because Tristan works full-time job now, and he's leaving for the military soon, and it's just me, Amy, and Liana, and Chrissy's talking about you. Just so you know, Chrissy, I am more than confident in my skills in the kitchen. Look at my whole entire family. Look at me. It look like we miss a meal. Negative. But me and Amy are on the down decline on the weight situation. There's been nothing but lots of healthy stuff brought in this house. I know it, Art, but it's just hard to get over some things. It's just hard to get over some things. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. If I don't see y'all again before the weekend's up, or if I do see you, God bless you. And I hope that the good Lord blesses you with many, many blessings. Thank you all and see y'all very much. All right, Ricky, I got you, man. I appreciate it. And Ernie, Buggy, all y'all. I love y'all. See y'all later.